What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're going to love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
Yo, what's poppin', all my peeps? It is our host, the most Renaissance man who always thinks he can, and your champion of the peeps, Patty Pitts, welcoming you back to my house for another edition of the House Show presented to you by Underground Industries. It's not just me, Patty P, here in the Yard of Streams. Am I live? Hold on, back up. Why am I live? We should not be live. Hold on.
We're live, pal.
I don't know why, but we're not. All right. Shit. We're gonna. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing it live. I'm done. I'm
going live.
I'm done. I have had so many screw ups today, and people fucking up my day. We're live. All right, we're live here in the house show. It's not KB that's with me because he's texting me. I'm pretty sure that I'm joined by some genuine articles of peeps. We have part 1/3 of Obey 3-Way, Mr. Pierce, and GTS Jonas, fan of the house show, peep of the house show, hopefully a Pitts fit one day as well. What's going on, peeps? Pierce, start with you first. You joined first. How we doing? Welcome to the house.
I'm doing good. It's one of those days where I need a couple 2-tree beers because I am a Wisconsinite, and 2-tree is usually just a light morning for us. But
Nice.
I'm doing good. I got a Zin. I got some beer. I'm ready to talk some grabs.
Dude. Yes. Jonas, how we doing, man?
I'm chilling. I'm excited to be here. Excited to talk WrestleMania, biggest event of the year. Excited.
Dude, I have been waiting to talk about this all day. I'm so sick of talking about fish and other nonsense. I want to talk about wrestling and WrestleMania 42 happening this Saturday and Sunday at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It has been WrestleMania week, gearing up for it. If you've been on social media, you're seeing all the superstars posting their videos and photos of them landing and traveling around Vegas. It's getting me hyped, man. I'm getting hyped for the show. I was not as hyped for it before. I know we've talked about it off camera in the GC, but now that it is getting close, it's starting to feel real.
Yeah, absolutely. It's weird. I went to the last 2 WrestleManias, so like my hype level is not there because like usually at this point I'd be fucking hopping on a plane, but like
Correct.
You know,
I would be there already.
Yeah, it is what it is. I would love to be in Vegas, but at the same time, I think my pocketbook is going to be a little happier. I'm not, because Vegas is I understand back to back, it's pissing people off, which is completely understandable. New Orleans got screwed, and
they did. They really did.
Sucks.
I can't take. But also, New Orleans had 2 WrestleManias in a span of like 4 years. So I don't feel that bad for them.
It's a great point.
Yeah, literally.
Like, they had 30 and then 34. And I remember at 34 being announced, I was pissed because I'm like, pick Boston, obviously the bias and home side here. But also I was like, well, why not, this other place, I don't know where. Maybe Seattle again. Go back to Safeco Field. California has a bunch of other places other than Los Angeles. You could do it there, I just, there should be other places. Now that it's back in Vegas and we are getting what we're getting, my excitement level, I believe, is for WrestleMania, period, not WrestleMania 42. And that's been something that I've been noticing, my feelings wise, is that every year at this time it's just WrestleMania. You're always excited for the show no matter what's going to happen. And then when it comes to the actual meat and potatoes of the card, that's where you start to be like, oh, I'm out. Why not do? And with this year, it feels that I'm not really into that storyline has been the main cards. It's been the main events. Why?
Well, I'll give you two reasons. Number one, Cody and Randy got too fucking convoluted, and TKO put their hands in, and it just got messy. And then none of the follow-up since it got super messy has been good. Besides today with Cody going and trashing Pat's studio. That's fucking hysterical.
That's awesome. I love the guy mopping, too. He was mopping the floor, and he just lets Cody in.
He's like, oh, yeah, this guy's been here a bunch of times. He's probably left something here.
Yeah, why not?
But like, and then number two, you get Roman and Punk, which I've been saying that should be the main event. That is the biggest match that they can run right now. And Jonas, you're barking up the right tree.
It's my goat.
It's my number one guy of all time.
Right there.
And that should be the main event. That's the biggest match that it can run. And it starts off super hot. And then after Punk says what he did about Sika, it just is like all the heat out the window. Everything after that was just nothing. There was a couple of bright promos, like Punk's promo 2 weeks ago was fucking great, but this Monday, like it wasn't. If we're gonna put it on like levels, I think the worst lead up to a Mania main event is Mania 31, and I don't think there's an argument.
There's not. You're in good company.
I think the best that we've seen so far in the past, we'll say 10 years, was Mania 40. With everything in the lead up, that's the hottest that products maybe ever been.
Yeah, ever been. I can't think of it. Attitude Era, that was 30 years ago.
Like, you look at the lead up to 17, the lead up sucks. It's terrible.
People forget that. People forget that Rock Austin build up to 17 was trash, and they threw in Deborah.
Well, bam, non-factor.
Non-factor.
But like,
yeah.
But you look at the lead up, it sucks. You can look at My Way is the best video, one of the best video packages of all time, but that shows like bits and pieces of that lead up where the whole fucking lead up is terrible.
It's just action.
But this
it's
is
just
like
action in the whole thing.
Mania 42. They're both main events. I hate this. Oh, one's bigger than the other. It really doesn't fucking matter. But like Mania 42, Night 2 main event is firmly in the middle. And I think that's fine.
I think it's fine. I'm on that side. I think Jonas would agree that Night 2 main event with the shirt he's rocking. You better be rocking Punk all weekend.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, yeah, we will.
I don't think he's going to win, but it really depends. It depends on one specific match's outcome, and I will explain it once we get into this prediction.
Well, you know what? I'll take a segue over into the meat and potatoes of this show today. Our predictions. I need to make my predictions before a little rough draft before the No Nights Off show tomorrow night over on the No Nights Off YouTube channel. Go check it out, part of Underground Industries. I need to get this out with predictions. Let's get it out now. And I have it right now. Night 1, Night 2. I got to get the cards up. Let's start with the Night 2 main event then. We're already talking about it. Or what do you... Yeah, Night 2 main event. Who do we got?
I'm going to segue this prediction with another prediction for what I think is everybody's number one most anticipated and hottest match going into this with Oba and Brock. So...
Yes. That's my main event. That's my main event.
That's the true main event. That's the people's main event. And Oba needs to win this.
100%.
And if he does win it, they have the easiest story. King of the Ring, world champion at SummerSlam. Strap the rocket to him. It's the simplest, easiest way they can go. They got a megastar on their hands. Put the stamp on him. And if he wins, the world champion he needs to beat at SummerSlam is Roman Reigns.
Okay.
taking your face of the
why
company.
does he need to beat Roman?
I think right now the bubbling talent going into the main event is like OVW class of 02 good. You got Braun, you got Trick, you got Javon, you got Oba. There's your 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns has been the face of the company since even though he wasn't wanted to be for 5 of those years, since basically 2015. Oba is the one that's going to become the face of the company next. You have to stamp it. And if he beats Punk for it too, I think that's fine. But I think the bigger, more impactful win for Oba is if he beats Roman Reigns, cements himself as the guy. And Roman can go off to Hollywood.
He can. He can go up to Hollywood after that. Are we on that same boat, Jonas, or we got a little different opinion?
I mean, I love the idea, but my heart, man, it just ride or die for Punk. I love him, but I mean, the way you just served that up, man, I might have to let it go.
See, I'm sticking here because I want Punk. I don't see them doing like. To me, that's great. I'm not going to disagree with that. I would love it. However, I'm putting myself in the TKO WWE creative mind, and that would be too easy for them. They're going to say that they have time. We have time with Oba. We don't need to put the rocket on him right now. We have Braun Breaker to worry about, and that's why I have a feeling that Punk is gonna win. That's why Punk is my pick for to win that, because with
let me
Punk,
ask you this, Patty.
I'm here.
Do you see Roman losing 3 Manias in a row?
I could see it for his arc, for the comeback arc.
I've been on he may be a quote unquote face right now, but he hasn't changed at all since WrestleMania 40. There's been no humbling. I've been on he needs to give a tribal apology to his entire family for the way he mistreated them.
Tribal apology would be a hilarious SmackDown segment. I'm throwing it out there.
But it's tough to see Roman lose 3 in a row.
But that's the humble. He got humble pie. The manias that he was up there and the champ and winning. It's like he's back to 34 again. When they are 31, pick one. Where he was
I prefer to pick 31 because 34 is, I think.
Right, 31 at least.
31 is the best Roman and Brock match, and I can't argue that. I understand one match did have a tractor, but 31 is a pure match. Incredibly good.
I mean, yeah, as a pure match, I'll give it to you. The tractor is honestly one of my favorite SummerSlam moments of all time. So, yeah, I would go. That's okay. All right. I can't see them doing that with. I want to see Punk a little bit more with the World Heavyweight title because of all this TKO nonsense that's involved.
Okay.
My brain's more on the side of corporate. We're gonna get some corporate feud going before we resolve anything that's going on with the tribal chief.
Does Punk turn heel? Does it? Because it seems like we're getting shades of 2012, 2013 out of his mind forever champ Punk.
See, I feel like we can still have that and him be the face, and all that heel energy just goes towards the frustration with the board and everything. To me, I have a feeling that we are going to see some sort of TKO representation on WWE programming very soon. And I don't mean Ari Emanuel himself. Yeah, that's what's teased. I've seen that. Like, that could be the TKO, character, the final boss. But that could be. We just don't know.
I think that main event is probably the hardest to call on the entire card. Everything else is for the most part, pretty cut and dry in my eyes. But that night 2 main event is real tough.
And it wasn't for so long. For me, it was Punk. And then a few weeks ago, a week ago, I'm like, I don't even know now with all the nonsense going on. So,
my main question, though, is like, does Roman need another title after that 16-day reign? Is it necessary for him to get one more just before he goes off to Hollywood, as previously mentioned? I think not. I think he's had such a legendary reign on top of his others that no matter what, when you think of Roman Reigns, you think of him as champion. That's the memory you have of him, is with either both straps or the undisputed. It's just cemented. Roman was a champion for so long. I just don't think he needs another one.
It's a really good argument.
That was yeah. That's a very good argument. Because why? Like, he doesn't need another one, because you want to go out on your last one being the best one. And this would be a little wouldn't you agree? It's a little tarnishing. And
personally, I'm really fucking sick of part-time champions.
I'm so done with it. Oh my, it's so bad.
Jonas, you're younger than us, right? I think me and Patty are pretty close in age, if I remember correctly. You're a little younger. Yeah, you probably weren't there 30s. During the height of Goldberg and Brock Lesnar in the mid-2010s, where the champion would show up every 4 months, defend it, and then be gone for another 4 months. It was like...
Do you know how traumatizing it is to watch your favorite wrestler, arguably one of your favorite wrestlers of all time, and Kevin Owens, lose the Universal title before WrestleMania to fucking Goldberg?
That was the first ever live wrestling show I was at. That was in Milwaukee.
Dude, that would have... Oh.
It was. Here's the thing. In the moment, it was sick because it was super hot. Everybody was hot for it. And then, like, a day later, I was like, oh, man, this sucks.
It's like coming down from a high. You're like, what the fuck? I feel gross. What's for cheering that? Oh, yeah, I hate it. Oh, Jonas, he's right. The part-time champion sucks. It's not great. And that's what I do love about this Punk reign, is that, yeah, he's not wrestling every week, but he at least shows up. He talks to the crowd.
Even though he is like the most fighting world champion we've seen in quite a while. Because they've been holding most of the world.
Seth.
Okay.
Seth would be. But I'm not totally aware, but yeah, him and Seth were two. That would say the most fighting.
But like we're seeing world title matches on Raw pretty consistently with Punk in the driver's seat, which is nice. And then like Cody losing to Drew on SmackDown was just fucking shocking. So like it's nice that they've been so predictable lately. And like I've been on the AEW has been better than the WWE train for the past year, and I think that's not even an argument at this point. But like WWE is just so predictable because it's like, okay, the champion is going to hold it 6 months, and then it's WrestleMania, and then they'll probably lose it, and then that champion's going to hold it till SummerSlam, and then that champion's going to hold it till WrestleMania. It's like you have to take shots. You can't just be for the fucking moment. If you want to keep casual fans and keep hardcore fans invested, you have to tell short-term stories. Simple as that.
Yeah, Pierce, you would get along very well in the house, because AEW has been on the top of my list for, I wouldn't say the year, I wouldn't go that intense, but for the past couple months, I have been really enjoying
I would say since
AEW.
All In last year, since Jon Moxley's reign ended, it's just been...
Yeah, I mean, agreed. Totally agree. And the MJF title reign has been phenomenal. Their dynasty, his dynasty match against Kenny Omega just actually made my list of favorite matches of 2026. So, I mean, they're doing some good shit over there.
Absolutely.
And it's not as predictable. All right, next card. Let's move it on here. We got the card up, night 2. We started with that one. We're going to go in reverse order because nonsense happens in the house. I got that. What do we think of Dirty Dom Mysterio taking on the Demon, Finn Balor.
Demon's got to win.
Demon has to win.
Has to. If he can't beat him as Demon, then is Finn Balor as a regular wrestler even credited to go after any type of satisfaction with a title? Or it's so aggravating just watching all this build up and then just for him to fail at Mania as Demon. Like, they didn't even build up the Demon character, which is so weird, but it's necessary.
I can't say much else. It's like the last time we saw the Demon, he lost a match to Edge that he should not have lost. And a lot of the credibility for Finn and the Demon left because of that loss. And it's just been up and down, up and down, up and down consistently. And now you have basically like a 2-year story because they started this infighting last year or even before that. And you finally have this moment where Dom is going to get his little bitch face slapped in. And if Dom wins, it's pointless. And then putting out that the Demon was in the match is also pointless because that should be a surprise. If WWE, like I said, is consistently about the fucking moment, don't you think a big moment would be Dom coming out and getting ready to face, and then you hear that doof, doof,
Yeah.
doof, doof, and you see the smoke, and that pop would have been insane.
Yeah. They have tarnished and ruined the Demon character over the years. After 39, Sarah and I say it No Nights Off that it was the death of the Demon, and we really didn't think we'd ever see the Demon again. Finn Balor even said that he didn't even enjoy it as much anymore because of what was going on with it. And now that it's back, I have hope that we will see him win with it, especially because Dom pinned Finn Balor last year to win the Intercontinental Championship. It would be full fucking circle for Finn Balor, the Demon, to pin Dirty Dom and then go on a little bit of a little run himself, a little push, as we say.
And on top of that, Vince didn't book the Demon as what it needed to be. Vince booked it as this otherworldly entity that can get up from pain. Triple H knows how to book the Demon. It's war paint. That's all it is. Maybe it gives him an extra edge in a match, but it's just war paint.
Yeah. Because he booked it well in NXT. He's the one who helped create it. So, all right. U.S. Championship. Sami Zayn defending against Trick Willie in his lemon pepper steppers. Match has been highly controversial on the IWC, but I'm going to say
Carmelo is so like, oh my God.
I disagree. I do disagree here. This is a better story for WrestleMania than Melo and insert Ilya or whoever. They have been fantastic feuds for SmackDown. It's why the product actually upgraded over the past, building up. Trick and Sammy has been going on since Trick was called up or signed to SmackDown. And also with what's going on with Sami Zayn, it's a collision course in a sense, where we haven't seen something like a storyline like that organically develop, at least in my recent memory. And if you just threw it on the card, to me, it doesn't have that extra oomph, where now it's the U.S. Championship, you put that in the mix, and now it's like, okay, now it's bigger stakes for WrestleMania. I think it's for WrestleMania. But what do we got? Who are our picks?
Trick Willie.
Trick Williams.
We are in the whoop that era, brother.
I'm still I this might change tomorrow because we still have, but I will put Trick as well. Because I'm under the impression everything that I've seen, it's a double turn is bound to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
And how they do that is, I want it to have to do with Sammy losing. Like, I feel like it has to do with Sammy losing the title once again in a snap. I want to see a full crash out from Sami Zayn.
As long as the turn doesn't happen because Little Yachty turns on Trick, I think we'll be okay.
I totally forgot. Little Yachty is part of this match.
Again, at least it's somebody who loves professional wrestling. That dude's at the shows constantly, around.
And
the
it's
US.
not the main event. It's a side match where celebrities realistically should be. Okay, all right. We got Trick Williams on our predictions here. I'm liking that. Women's Championship: Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. This one has been very interesting to watch develop over the past month or so, 3 months, because I wasn't into it, and now I still don't know.
That first promo was awful.
It's there.
That's what turned me off. Was that initial face-off they had. I really thought we were going to get more from what transpired on Twitter. And nothing.
At least Jade has baddies again. I think that's really nice.
All right. I like that. I agree there. But why? I don't want to see Michin in that role anymore.
No. I agree.
Like, they couldn't have picked anyone else. You know? Michin's doing well in the bit, like in the role. I would like to see someone else personally. But it is nice to see Jade have some backup going into this. I felt like it was a little bit needed and gives her that edge. I still don't have a definitive I know who. What do you guys think?
I think it's going to be Rhea, but I would not be shocked if Jade won. It's just it's another one. This could arguably be the closest match to call on the card too. But I don't think that. I think Jade is like a good champion. She's not a great champion. She's not a bad champion like some people think. She is somebody that you see her, you're like, yeah, that's a world champ. So they could keep it on her. She's improved quite a bit, but I think that Rhea is going to win. As for what happens after that, I don't know. I think Rhea is going to win and hold it for a little bit. I don't think she's going to be champion long if she wins.
I'm gonna go Rhea
too.
I think maybe it could lead to I know this is so repetitive, but maybe an EO match. It's just it's so still out there where it's Rhea hasn't beaten her if she's the champion. If I was EO's guy, I'd be like, oh yeah, I want to fight Rhea. She hasn't beat me. The odds are in my favor. But I mean, just a question: does this EO involvement kind of ruin the point of Rhea going to SmackDown? Because the whole thing was that EO wasn't with her to help her find protection when she needed it. So she came over. It was a little confusing to me.
Yeah, I get.
No point.
No, I don't. It's a good point. I think that Rhea needed some backup, and her best friend just decided to help her out, and is not going to stay there on SmackDown.
Can we also say it's a fucking joke that EO is not in a match on the card, despite being the best wrestler, regardless of gender, in the company?
Yeah. That's kind of tough. Because I agree, it's after the performance she put on at WrestleMania last year. Why not just have and the reports of Asuka and her match being scrapped until Backlash? That's a weird move. It's a weird move to me.
I understand that if Nikki Bella got hurt, they have to put they could just say, hey, let's just have a triple threat and throw Brie Bella as the guest referee for whatever reason because she's still involved with the story.
Celebrity.
Asuka and EO deserved their fucking match at Mania because it's the longest built match on that card, and it's not there.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got Intercontinental Championship ladder match. This is going to be a banger. Pump for this. Thank God we're getting it for free on ESPN. Penta the champion, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio.
I think Penta retains because we've seen him in one ladder match in WWE, and it was Money in the Bank, so we didn't really get to see Penta in a ladder match, which if you haven't, people at home, go check it out because the man is a fucking demon. And I don't... If they put it on Javon, totally fine with it. But I think Penta's reign has got some legs.
What we got, Jonas?
I'd love Javon Evans to win it. And so I picked Javon, but don't sleep on Dragon Lee. Don't sleep on Dragon Lee.
No, Dragon Lee would be a great shout too.
So according to Rey Mysterio, that is the future Lucha Libre. Is Dragon Lee?
They only talk about it every single time he's on a match 6 times. So it's the fucking
WWE commentary just hitting you over the face, man.
It's the new fucking. It's the big dog from Michael Cole.
Oh yeah, I was booing Roman Reigns during that time. I have no shame in admitting that. I was booing him when he was the big dog. It was not his yard. I'm going Penta because the peeps love Penta. I'm assuming we can just glaze over Oba Brock. It should be the main event. Who do we got? I have already written down Oba. Like, you already kind of mentioned it, that Oba is your pick. I think everyone in the house here is riding with Oba.
There is no reason for Brock to win this match. He has put Oba over so huge in the lead up and has done. And when Brock sees something in somebody, he is the best at putting that person on a pedestal and making them a fucking star. And I think Brock knows he's going to be gone. I realistically think Brock's done at SummerSlam. It's in Minneapolis. It's his second hometown. He's going to go out on his back most likely. Probably to Gunther because of what's happening at night one. But, like, if they could say we don't want Brock to lose on the way to his retirement match, which I get that, you know what's going to make Brock want to realize he may not have it anymore? Losing to the next big thing. And, yes, chops.
Just chops, dude. Chest red like a salmon. Yeah, I've never seen Brock Lesnar be manhandled like he was when Oba hit him with the fall from grace. I have never seen Brock get that manhandled. The Oba Femi is taking over WWE, like taking WWE by storm. People have to realize that Brock Lesnar of right now is not Brock Lesnar of WrestleMania 34 and Vince era. This is a completely different dude who wants the product to move forward for the better. And him knowing that Oba is that guy, we need to see Brock lose because of that.
You have to put the stamp on the man. Because if you don't, it will hurt Oba so much in the long run. Like, he'll still be a huge star, and I don't think we can argue that, but you can make that man into the biggest star in the company in the next 3 months with what I put out. Brock, King of the Ring, World Champion SummerSlam. All they need to do.
That's all. You laid it out. I don't need to repeat it. Night one. Going over to night one now. We have the Visions.
Actually, I got to get going, boys. It is
all right.
Time.
You got to go record Ope 3-Way. Before you head out, let the peeps know where to find you. Pierce, and
So
to check
as
out your
this
content.
wonderful man just said, I am Pierce from the OPE 3-Way Pro Wrestling Podcast. OPE_A3_way on almost every social media platform. You can see our new episodes on YouTube. Donnie will get them on Spotify when he can. He's just too busy getting married soon and
Congrats.
working. And I'll be going up to Canada for that. I'm excited. I've never been to Canada, but
that'll be fun.
we'll make a plan for you boys to come on the OPE 3-Way.
All right.
Be some genuine
Just send
articles
invitation
over
to
there.
the house. You know the address.
Absolutely, boys. Have a great night, boys.
All right.
See ya.
You too, Pierce. Jonas, let's wrap up night 1 here. Predictions. And then, to be honest, I have like a couple questions WrestleMania-wise that let's finish out with a little lightning round. But night 1, yeah. Dude, I show Speed, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul are taking on the Usos in LA Knight. What do you see happening in this?
I mean, Speed's got to get pinned. It's the only logical thing. You got tag team champions on one side. You got 3 of the biggest stars on Raw on the other side. I mean, LA Knight maybe finally getting his deserved push in a championship of some sort. I don't think anybody here needs to take the pin besides Speed. He's the celebrity, if you want to call him a celebrity. I'd say so. I think he'll do okay in the match. I think he has the ability to. He's like a really good athlete. I don't know if you've watched his video he did where he went to the performance center and he did like a bunch of training with Randy. He did pretty good there. He even had I think he had a full match, or not full, but like
he had a full
match
with Cam. Yeah, it was a base match with Cam Hendricks, married to Maxine Dupree, part of LFG. Yeah, that was a really cool match. I did see that.
I just think it's got to go to the team with more people you're going to see weekly who need more of a build. I'm going to take the team with LA Knight and the Usos.
I want to agree with you because I'm envisioning that after the match, a big celebration and all, like classic WrestleMania, babyface is winning. However, I show Speed's cursed. And I have in kayfabe, he's cursed. I have a feeling that is going to come into play where to undo the curse or whatnot, he has to pin someone. Or he has to get the win or, something. He's going to screw his something. So, I'm going to go with the Vision on that one plus Speed. I want to see. I have a feeling WWE is going to pull some nonsense. This one, I am pumped for this. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre, unsanctioned match. I want to see this match end in the parking lot.
If they do this right, this can steal the show.
This is your show stealer.
If they do it right, if it's a true unsanctioned match and they don't just kind of let it be Extreme Rules, it can steal the show.
Yeah, those two guys beat the holy hell out of each other all over the arena to up and down the SmackDown card. I don't know if I don't have a definite winner again, but I have a feeling this match is going to be it's going to be a colorful match. We're going to see some weapons. We're going to see it's got to be over the top violence, like crazy spots. That's why I kind of have Drew here, because Drew. I'm going to pick Drew McIntyre to win.
All right, I got Jacob.
Hurts. Oh, you got Jacob. All right, there you go. But I don't see it hurting Jacob Fatu though. That's why. And with everything Drew has gone through.
I mean, we still have the whole who attacked Jacob. That's not really clear. We got the fact that maybe this is like the next challenger for, I guess, whoever wins Cody Randy after.
Oh, there'll be another one.
Backlash, probably.
Yeah, this could be. Okay.
I think Jacob had a lot of momentum, and then when they did the injury angle, I think that kind of killed it. Even when he came back, he was still kind of put down a little bit, but I think he's getting better with the fans again. I think he's getting up there. I think he has a chance to win this and then go for a title.
Okay. I like that. I'm all right with Jacob too going after the WWE Championship. That's someone that you could build a company around. Make champ. Women's World Championship. Rapli 75 hair versus Liv Morgan. All right, speak Spanish all day. I'm getting myself fucking tongue tied. 75 hair versus Liv Morgan. This is one definite one to me. Liv Morgan's going over in this one.
I agree with that so full-heartedly. She got a whole music video to hype up this match. This match, this could be another one that is just like top tier with how much these promos and these brawls they've been highlighting some of the dead parts of Raw. There's so much brutality in their brawls. There's so much that can come out of this match. I think it'll be a hard-hitting one, and I think Liv will come out on top.
I got Liv in this one, too. Dropping a Christina Aguilera-esque music video right before your World Championship match, you have all the momentum in the world, and that's why... And that's part of that, and also the fact that Liv needs to go on some sort of, not revenge tour, but world tour with the World Championship. She's been off TV for a little bit. Stephanie Becker has had it for a long time. I want to see Liv win the title to keep the Judgment Day alive. The Judgment Day spirit alive. With her Dirty Dom now, Raquel, and GD's still in it, yeah. Keep, that leader alive, that story alive with whoever holds the gold is the leader. And right now, if you ask anyone, she is the leader. Give her the gold so that it continues on. And there's still a little bit left with Judgment Day. I want to see that continue.
I'd also love to see a Raquel versus Liv one-on-one, just pure wrestling match for the title. When Raquel had that match just after Rumble, actually, where it was for the title against Stephanie, I honestly thought Raquel was going to win that. 100% full. I was 100% Raquel's winning. It's going to be Raquel Liv. It's going to be a whole... I don't know. I just thought it was going to happen. I want it to happen for sure. I think Raquel's very, very, very underrated, and I think she's showing off each week. And I think she has potential to become a world champion sooner rather than later. But, Liv winning at Mania has so many possibilities.
There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of different paths you can go down. I do like that Raquel stuff. And especially, let's get that. Let's manifest that into the future. Women's Intercontinental Championship, AJ Lee defending against Becky Lynch. This is where, in my eyes, I thought AJ Lee was going to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I still believe that she should win the Women's Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. I'm going with AJ. Okay,
I agree.
I don't think Becky needs the belt right now. No, I'm taking it back. Actually, F that. I'm going Becky.
Ooh.
I'm going Becky because I was speaking and then I had a thought pop up that I want to see Becky defend it against Natty. I want to see Becky and Natty for the title, and then potentially be there's more possibilities there. And with AJ Lee, I don't see her winning this and defending it like Becky would and putting over people. And with all this young NXT call-ups coming around, with Sol Ruka allegedly coming up, JC Jane allegedly coming up, these are superstars that you can throw them into the fire and build them up for the main roster. You
So
have a
much
nice
potential.
appointment there.
So much
So
potential.
I'm
in
not.
this.
There's Sol Ruka and Becky Lynch feud would go hard.
So good.
That would
oh
be
my.
the moves that would be done there. I want to see Becky get hit with a soul snatcher too. Like, oh yeah, I like how I talked myself out of that one.
I love your Natty theory and your hope for that storyline, but like
I would love it.
I think what would make me want that even more is if they give Natty and Maxine an underground match on the main roster. Let it main event a Raw and just let them finish it. Just let them end it. Get rid of this whole thing. We understand trainer, mentor, all that. Didn't hit how we thought it would. And then IC title right there for Natty.
Yeah, that Maxine Natty did not hit. The fans were not into it as much as we thought we were. Women's Tag Team Championship. Nia Jax and Lash Legend, the champs, taking on Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Charlexa, Bayley and Lyra, and the Bella Twins. I know who my pick is, but I want to hear yours first.
So if the Bella Twins are in the match, hopefully, because of the whole injury that's going on, I think Bella's will take it. If they're not in the match, I honestly think it might go Bayley Lyra.
See, that's where my mind's at. Is Bayley Lyra? There's a story that's being told there from last year's WrestleMania in Vegas, where Bayley and Lyra should have walked in to WrestleMania as a team. However, we have Becky Lynch taking over that and them winning, so stealing Bayley's moment yet again. And now you have them walking in. I know this stuff with the Bellas, and it feels like a lob to have them win the tag team championship at WrestleMania in Vegas at the has their back return, all that yada yada. But it's not with this, not here. I don't want to see that there, and I'm hopeful that they don't see that there. And Bayley and Lyra can do so much more for the women's tag division than the Bellas can right now. You can have Bayley and Lyra go to NXT and challenge tag teams there.
Ooh, that would be great.
You can have,
that would. Ooh.
What about,
get us in the writers' room,
dude? I know. That's why I do my GM mode and I create my own promotion. Which, guess who's the champ? Kevin fucking Owens, because I know how to write. And it's the greatest thing ever. Those are good ideas we got going on, man. Let's get some good ideas. A good match. Not even me. A lot of people are saying it could be the sleeper best match of the weekend. Gunther, the Ring General, career killer, taking on Seth Rollins. A grudge match, which had zero build leading up to this. And then over the past 2 weeks, week and a half, has got so personal to the point where you want to see both these dudes just rip each other's faces off.
It is a technical dream match in the WWE landscape right now. It is just pure graps. I mean, Seth, although he may have made me so angry that night at SummerSlam, gotta respect him. He's so good. Gunther, although he may have made me so angry when he made John Cena tap out, gotta respect him. So good. So no matter what, this match is going to be insane. No matter how much build-up there is, you can't deny the fact that this is a pure wrestling match that is going to make you entertained.
It's going to be real craps. You're right. This is going to steal the card for that reason. And I want to see them beat the holy hell out of each other in this one. I don't know who to pick here. Because I want to pick Gunther. I don't think you can. I'm picking Gunther.
It's so tricky because, Seth obviously probably still wants to go kill Punk because, he hates him. But then,
he hates him.
Gunther, with what Pierce was saying earlier, probably the retirement opponent for Brock. Why don't you just start building him up? But then again, he's already so built up. It's so tough. but I'm gonna go Gunther.
I'm going Gunther because I had a light bulb go off in my head. So Paul Heyman wants the Seth Rollins problem taken care of, so he hires Gunther. Okay, we know how wrestling works. Seth's gonna have Gunther in his sights after 45 minutes of just technical whatever greatness, and we're gonna see a masked man come into the ring.
I knew it.
And spear Seth, and it's gonna be Braun Breaker, and then that's how you start.
Like not enough people are even making theories about Braun getting involved at all. There's like nobody talking about it. I mean, it's still hard. Like, don't know what's gonna happen because we got reports that he was at Performance Center. We don't know what his progress is, but it's so unpredictable.
I'm going with that. That was a light bulb went off as I'm like, why is Gunther going to win this match? And then it hit me. We're gonna have a dog come in and attack the Architect. I love it. That's great job, Pitts. Glad to have you here, Jonas, for that idea. And then finally, we have our night one main event. Randy Orton challenging Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton alongside good pal, titan of the industry, Pat McAfee. And Cody Rhodes will have Jelly Roll. How badly has this main event been tainted?
Oh my! It was. So this is how it went for me. I was in the movie theater on that Friday when Pat was revealed, and during the first 30 minutes of the movie, I want to say I checked my phone because my co-host Parker was texting me. He's like, "Bro, you'll never believe who just showed up," and I honestly thought the whole caller was gonna be main event thing. I was like, oh, we're not gonna miss it, it'll be fine. And when I went on Twitter and saw everybody just ripping through Pat McAfee, I could not believe it. I completely busted out laughing in the theater. My brother was with me. He wanted to stop watching the movie and talk about how ridiculous this is. But it definitely made this main event completely ruined for the most part. I understand it if this is what they were going for. I get it. If they wanted us to boo Randy, they achieved it for the most part. But it's just still stupid because the main event of WrestleMania. Why is there a celebrity this intertwined with the story that he's stealing the title that Cody's had, bringing it on his show? Although I will say what we got out of it with him taking over his set was amazing.
That was awesome when he took the bat to there. I would have liked to see him destroy the set a little bit more. I think a little bit more. Like really go.
They could have made a duplicate set. They have the power. They could have destroyed the whole thing.
They're partnered with the worldwide leader. They have infinite money. And if they don't, I don't care. Bankrupt them. I was hopeful. Okay, I really was hopeful with the Pat McAfee stuff because I can see loose connections. I can see them going with the TKO stuff. I'm like, okay, fine. He's great on the mic, he's been great on commentary. All he's doing is just being a mouthpiece. We've seen thousands of mouthpieces over the years in wrestling. This can be something. And then he cut that promo on SmackDown. And to this day, I think it's the worst thing I've ever watched on SmackDown. I think it is the worst segment I've ever seen on Friday Night SmackDown. And I sat through some 2010s, which I don't know, were live for. But those 2010, PG era, I was in high school, terrible. That was for the love of the game we were watching that. And it really sent me back to that, which I did not enjoy. Thank God for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, to come out and save the segment. Putting Pat McAfee verbally 6 feet in the ground. And at this point, my feelings about it are just give me the nonsense. Just give me, if you're going to just fuck with this if you're just gonna fuck with this storyline so hard, and for the third year in a row, screw Cody Rhodes of some sort of main event on his own, where it's just him, no outside interference from TKO, then give me Pat McAfee punting him. Give me Cody Rhodes hitting Pat McAfee with a crossroads. You know, give me all the nonsense. I'll be the captain of it. Hello. That's why I think that Randy Orton's going to win.
100%. I think Randy's got it. I think it's the right decision to have him win. I just don't know if it's the right decision to have Pat alongside him for it.
You know, we echo each other there. So I think that's where we end the predictions of this. And if you have your predictions or even any reaction, Jonas, tell your friends, tell all your peeps where to give all of their reactions about WrestleMania. Speakpipe.com/official house show. Leave me a voicemail and you will discuss it. You can discuss it next week's episode. We got a big announcement for next week's episode too, when KB is back from his own duties. You know, he's covering lacrosse. So when he's back from that, we will talk about that announcement and then the recap of WrestleMania, because I'll have a lot to say. I already know that. But let's go right now. So I wanted to wrap up with some lightning round questions, Jonas. All right, because we're in the house. When you're in the house, you're a peep. And we want to know our peeps, get to know our peeps. So I thought instead of going into the, what's your favorite wrestler and all that, it's WrestleMania. Let's ask your favorite WrestleMania stuff. So, what was the first WrestleMania that you ever watched?
First ever WrestleMania I watched, it was 35. It was
Triple Threat main event.
Yeah, I mean, I watched like maybe an hour of it, and then I went to bed because it was. I was like, let's do the math here. I was
the school night.
So it was like 7 years ago. So that would have been 8. So I was not staying up till like 3 watching that.
Well, you picked the one WrestleMania that is the longest WrestleMania of all time in 35. I took 2 smoke breaks during that because my ass was hurting. I remember that vividly.
I tried to go back and watch it. I could not. It was like, I mean, you had Baron Corbin, retired Kurt Angle. I mean, like, the best part of that was seeing the Brock Lesnar, like, just get murdered by Seth, who was at the time, like, the greatest in the entire world. Like, there was just so much there. I mean, I remember the Charlotte Flair helicopter entrance was cool. Like, I remember being there for there was a Raw in Boston, March 25th, right before that Mania. There was a lot of build up because there was a whole beat the clock system match where it was the 3 women, and that was like when I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch WrestleMania. That's what got me to make sure I watched it. But it was not the best to start off on.
It was not. Yeah, okay. It's 8 hours. It was the 8-hour festival that was WrestleMania. All right. That's not a bad one. Well, thank God you're there with that. What's your favorite WrestleMania match? Do you have a favorite WrestleMania match?
All right. So if you want to say match that I watched live, I'm biased and I'm gonna say Punk Seth Roman from last year. But if it's all time, this is kind of a poll. But WrestleMania 20 main event, HBK, Triple H, and Redacted, Madison Square Garden. That match is amazing. Love that match.
Okay. All right, you may be young, but you know ball. Okay. You know ball, at least. I would have to say my favorite WrestleMania match is TLC. I legitimately think it's TLC WrestleMania 17. It's that, like, it's either that or if you want my nonsense one from the same show, I watch this match every year when it's WrestleMania time. And if you haven't, you gotta go watch it. It's Kane, Big Show, and Raven
This
in a
match
triple
is insane.
threat hardcore. It's so funny in the best way possible. They're going all around the arena. Raven is being dragged in a golf cart, and then
That's what the unsanctioned match needs to be.
That
what it needs to
exactly. That's what we're saying. That's what I want to see. I want to see Jacob Fatu throw Drew McIntyre through a window, and then have them both get speared or go through a wall. Like, that'd be insane.
Amazing.
That match is cool. I will say there is a special moment for WrestleMania 28. That's another like personal favorite because The Rock and Cena are my two favorite. They're the like reasons I got into the industry.
I just got a chair from that WrestleMania.
That was a cool logo. That's one of the they don't do that anymore. They don't do those chairs. It's all folding chairs now.
I mean, it's like one of the most famous for good and bad reasons, but like you can't put it. It's so good.
It was a great match. I watching those two, and I'm getting back into it. It was great. And then I'll wrap up here with one, not personal one. This is a question I want to ask for you because I have this idea in mind.
Okay.
Are you a fantasy sports player like football and
not at
football,
all?
Whatnot?
Not at all.
Okay. All right, then never mind. We will table that for next week.
All right.
And I'll ask you. You got one more here. I got one more question. You're building your own promotion. What wrestler are you making your face of the company?
All right. I mean, it's not even, honestly, it's not even location bias. I love Carmelo Hayes.
Really? Okay.
I love Carmelo Hayes. He just, to me, can adapt to so many styles. He fits in with a lot of wrestlers that I think he can just put on a banger with.
I don't hate that. Because I'm a big Melo fan. I've watched one or two of his matches from Limitless, so I got an idea of like who he was like before. And yeah, he's had it for a long time. I'd agree with that. I built my whole GM mode around KO, so I'm gonna go with that for right now because my GM mode is so fun. I'm actually probably going to leave the house and go play, or lock up the house here and go play it. Because dude, if you got 2K yet?
I do. I got it from a giveaway. I was lucky.
Let's go. Have you played GM mode?
Here and there, a little bit.
What's your favorite mode in the game?
I mean, showcase because I'm a punk guy, but like
that's your guy.
If I were to, I just love playing 1-on-1, whether it's against like my friend Parker or if I'm just destroying a CPU as myself with just great finishers. It's just fun.
Yeah, I love GM. I was playing Myrise this year, and I created a guy, and I was a big fan of the story this year. I'm a fan of last year's was okay. The 2 years ago, I didn't like that one, so I did the women's one instead and created my co-host as the wrestler because that women's storyline was infinitely better than the men's one. So, yeah. Well, Jonas, thank you for popping on in the house here. Let the peeps know where to find you.
Find me at Break the Ring on YouTube. We do weekly, hopefully, podcasts. Right now, it's been kind of tough with Parker not being able to come in person, but when he does, we do a quiz and usually a 2K video that has been very involved with Certified Genuine. But I have my own solo channel that gets an upload maybe every 3 months. GTS Jonas. Follow me on Twitter. Same everywhere, GTS Jonas, Break the Ring. And just a shout out to my co-host. I think he's BTR's Parker on Twitter. But that's literally all he has on his own.
Go check him out. Peeps. And you know where you can find us on YouTube. You're watching it right now. You're watching us. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification to know every time we go live. And if you're a podcast listener, we are on all podcasting platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, And if we're on Spotify, we do have the video podcast now as well. So you can go check those out. Give a 5-star rating and review. Really appreciate it. We read the reviews on the show once we get them. Follow the house show on social media at Real House Show on Twitter and at Official House Show on Instagram and TikTok. While you're at it, follow me at Patty Pitts, PADDYPITTS, on Twitter and Instagram everywhere. You'll find me for all wrestling takes. I'll be tweeting a boatload for WrestleMania. Might even pop a video up there as well. And give a shout out to the network, Underground Sports Philadelphia. Go check them out at Underground PHI on Twitter. And then Underground Industries, the network that we hear. Check us out. You'll love us. So until next time, thank you guys for tuning in. God bless. Remember, you can do it. Just live Moss if you want to. Peace.